How we doing, Coach? Congrats on the win.
Thank you, Curtis. Got your
question.
Curtis, I got your email, buddy. Thinking about you.
I appreciate that, Coach. I appreciate it, Coach. Thank you. Any general comments while we open up for questions here?
Yeah, it was a special win on a special night. Last time, I told the guys when they took the floor, obviously it didn't inspire them very much the way we played in the first half, but, this is the last time this team is ever going to play in this building together. And, for the rest of their lives and forever. And that's a long, long time. So, you got to relish the moments and we were not very good in the first half. We were soft with the ball. We were soft passing the ball. We were soft finishing. And we were lucky to be up 1 at halftime. But our guys really responded in the second half. So really proud of them. We got all 27 games in, which is an accomplishment. A lot of teams didn't do that. So I'm really proud of what these guys have accomplished this year and the way they've done it. And there's more basketball to be played.
We'll start off with Jake Shapiro.
Hey, Tad, reflecting on kind of what you were just talking about, for McKinley to have that game, what was that moment for you, like the long embrace you guys had as he walked off the floor finally?
Yeah, I'm going to miss that kid. And I just told him how much I love him and how much I'm going to miss coaching him. But I'm going to miss coaching all 7 of those seniors. But McKinley Wright he's going to go down as one of the greatest players in Colorado basketball history. And what he's done from where he's come from, what he's overcome it's really, really special.
Pat Rooney.
Hey, Coach, as you mentioned, not a great first half for you guys, but your defense was strong throughout and obviously kept you in it early when the offense was struggling. What was kind of the game plan defensively? What did you feel like you executed well out there on that end?
Well, we made it tough on Remy Martin all night, and I thought Eli Parquet did a terrific job on him. Early in the second half or midway through, we moved McKinley on. So McKinley had 0 fouls. Eli had 2. So we wanted to make sure Eli didn't pick any more up. We needed him down the stretch. So, but then McKinley goes on him and he picks up 2 quick ones and we flip Eli back and he kind of finished the game on him. But it was a good team effort because Remy Martin's a really, really prolific scorer and sometimes it's hard to guard him with one guy. We did a good job in our ball screen coverages with him and then made it tough for him when he did drive the ball. So really good effort by Eli and McKinley and the whole team on him. So, yeah, defensively, defense kept us in the game in the first half. We were lucky to be down 1. And then, the second half, the game's pretty simple. When you defend, hold them to 30%. You rebound, you out-rebound by 15 in the second half, and you take care of the ball. You only have 3 turnovers in the second half rather than 10. So the game kind of takes care of itself when you do those things.
Justin Guerrero.
Tad, you just said it, just only 3 turnovers in the second half compared to the sloppy 10 in the first half. And we got a PG version of your halftime speech to the guys from Deshaun. But what overall did it take just to kind of tighten those bolts and really just clean up after that sloppy first 10 minutes?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't yell and scream at halftime. Now, I yelled and screamed in a couple of our huddles and acted like a fool, but I didn't feel like I had any other choice the way we were playing. We were just, again, I got no other adjective other than soft defensively. Just, we just weren't strong with the ball. We didn't make crisp, sharp passes. We didn't finish. We were getting our shots blocked. And, you got to play this game with energy. And Arizona State's a team that really gambles. They deflect balls. They got really active hands. And we talked about that beforehand. We try to prepare for it, in practice. We're probably more of a solid, non-gambling defensive team, so we don't see that in practice every day. But when you play Arizona State, you gotta be ready to handle it. We did a much better job of that in the second half.
Thanks to Jake Shapiro.
Tad, your 8th, 20th win season in a shortened season, most conference wins you've recorded here. Going into postseason play, how do you feel about this group? Riding a lot of momentum here too.
Yeah, look, it's there's 4 seasons in college basketball. You got the preseason non-conference portion of your schedule. You got your conference portion, which this year was 20 games for the first time. I thought our guys handled that for the most part pretty well. I really believe we had an opportunity to win this league, and we didn't we didn't take care of business in the games we should have won, but, you know, you can't do anything about that now. And now we go into season number 3, which is always the Pac-12 tournament. And then beyond that is season number 4, which is the NCAA tournament for this group. So it's win or go home in both these next 2 seasons. So there's no tomorrows. There's no like, oh, well, we didn't play well tonight. We'll bounce back next Thursday or Saturday. No, there's no bounce backs. It's win or go home. So this group wants to win. They're interested in winning. They care about each other, and we've got the ability to do that. But, you know, it doesn't come easy in March.
Back to Pat Rooney.
Hey, Tad, it might have been a week or 2 ago. I asked you if a 1-week layoff would be a good or bad thing for the team ahead of the league tournament. You said it depends on where the team is at. Now that we're here, you've got a lot of momentum. You know, is the rest a good thing, or is it going to be a challenge to kind of keep this momentum and keep this feeling going over the week?
Yeah, you know, Pat, to be honest with you, I don't know the answer to that. It's the first time we've done it. So usually we're playing on a Saturday and then playing on either a Wednesday or Thursday. This time we won't play on a Saturday, so I don't know the answer to that question. All I know is we're going to use the time as wisely as we can. There's some guys on our team that need to get rested up and take care of some of the banged up injuries they've been, you know, fighting down the stretch here. There's other guys on our team that need to get in the gym, get workouts in, get shots up, you know, stay crisp and sharp. And then our team, you know, at the appropriate time needs to get together and work on what we need to work on as we prepare for our game on Thursday, whoever it might be against. So I don't know the answer to your question, but I just know we're going to use this time wisely, as wisely as we can, and go from there.
Jake Shapiro.
Tad, one more on tonight's game. You guys had a really good rebounding effort and were really solid defensively the second half. You know, that's something you guys have been working on as your offense has been, you know, taking the show. Do you feel, where do you feel about that, where that's at? I know Jabari had a big game in terms of that in the second half as well. McKinley talked about that.
Yeah, I feel good about where our defense is. I think we've executed our defensive game plans the last 5 or 6 games extremely well. Our rebounding sometimes comes and goes. You know, Jabari, it's good to have him back. Jariah Horn had 12 rebounds tonight. So that's a heck of an effort. So rebounding the ball is something that if you want to play minutes, that's a hell of a way to do it. And, you know, when a guy gets 12 rebounds in 23 minutes, you know, it's because I don't always look at the total rebounds. I look at the rebounds per minute. And Jariah's, if he's not leading our team, he's certainly in the top 2.
Anything else for Coach Boyle?
Yeah, I've got a stat of the night. After it was 54-50, Tad, you out-rebounded them 14-3 down the stretch.
There you go. They got a little tired. You know, altitude's when you're an opponent, they always say altitude's a bitch, and it was tonight for them, I thought, down the stretch. But our guys really bad. You know, McKinley was cramping up there. I didn't call a timeout down the stretch because I wanted to tire Arizona State out, and our point guard goes down with cramps. So, but it was a heck of an effort. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time.